Aloha, dear friends. I'm Jacqueline Claire. Welcome back to the study along of the Advent of Divine Justice, this amazing letter written by the guardian of the Baha'i faith, Shoghi Effendi, in 1938 to the Baha'is of the U.S. and Canada. I will be jumping into the middle of paragraph 110. We're really close to the end. And we're in the middle of Shoghi Effendi just quoting Baha'u'llah, and it's very beautiful and meditative, and it's just going to be me going from one writing of Baha'u'llah to another. Before I jump in, though, I wanted to let you know that I am still on tour. I have a show tomorrow night in El Paso, and then I'll pretty much be going home and then having a show in San Marcos. It's been amazing. If you would like to know more about the work that I do other than these videos, please check out my Facebook, Jacqueline Claire Art, my website, Jacqueline Claire Art, or if you want to contribute to the work that I do, check out my Patreon. I have it all linked below, and I share insider looks at what I'm creating and where I am going, and it's just a way to join my mission to brighten the world through beauty and art and elevated conversation and creating spaces for dialogue that lead to unity. That's my goal. So if you share this mission, check out Patreon. And without much ado, we're going to dive in to the middle of paragraph 110, if you want to read along, of Advent. Alrighty? And they're talking about, Baha'u'llah being quoted by Shoghi Effendi, talking about how lucky we are to be alive in this day and to be lovers of Baha'u'llah. This day a different sun hath arisen, and a different heaven hath been adorned with its stars and its planets. The world is another world, and the cause another cause. This is the day which past ages and centuries can never rival. Know this, and be not of the ignorant. This is the day whereon human ears have been privileged to hear what he hath conversed with God. He's referring to Moses. What he who conversed with God, aka Moses, heard upon Sinai. What he who is the friend of God, Muhammad, heard when lifted up towards him. What he who is the Spirit of God, Jesus, heard as he ascended unto him, the help in peril, the self-subsisting. Wow. Wow. Whoa. Did you guys get that? I don't think you did, because I didn't read it that well. This is the day whereon human ears have been privileged to hear what he who conversed with God, Moses, heard upon Sinai. What he who is the friend of God, Muhammad, heard when lifted up towards him. What he who is the Spirit of God, Jesus, heard as he ascended unto him, the help in peril, the self-subsisting. This is the day when we are privileged to hear what Moses, Muhammad, and Jesus heard. This day is God's day, and this cause is his cause. Happy is he who hath renounced this world and clung to him, who is the dayspring of God's revelation. This is the King of days, the days that hath seen the coming of the best beloved. He who through all eternity hath been acclaimed the desire of the world. This is the chief of all days, and the king thereof. Great is the blessedness of him who hath attained through the sweet savor of these days unto everlasting life, and who with the most great steadfastness has arisen to aid the cause of him who is the King of names. such a man is as the eye of the body of mankind. Peerless is this day, for it is as the eye to past ages and centuries, and as a light unto the darkness of the times. This day is different from other days, and this cause different from other causes. Entreat ye the one true God, that he may deprive not the eyes of men from beholding his signs, nor their ears from hearkening unto the shrill voice of the pen of glory. These days are God's days, a moment of which ages and centuries can never rival. An atom in these days is as the sun, a drop as the ocean. One single breath exhaled in the love of God and for his service is written down by the pen of glory as a princely deed. One breath exhaled for his love and for his service. Were the virtues of this day to be recounted, all would be thunderstruck, except those whom thy Lord hath exempted. By the righteousness of God, these are the days in which God hath proved the hearts of the entire company of his messengers and prophets, and beyond them those that stand guard over his sacred and inviolable sanctuary, the inmates of the celestial pavilion and the dwellers of the tabernacle of glory. Should the greatness of this day be revealed in its fullness, every man would forsake a myriad lives in his longing to partake, though it be for one moment, of its great glory. How much more this world and its corruptible treasures. God, the true one, is my witness. This is the day whereon it is incumbent upon everyone that seeth to behold, and every ear that hearkeneth to hear, and every heart that understandeth to perceive, and every tongue that speaketh to proclaim unto all who are in heaven and on earth this holy, this exalted, and all highest name. Say, O men, this is a matchless day. Matchless must likewise be the tongue that celebrateth the praise of the desire of all nations, and matchless the deed that aspireth to be acceptable, and matchless the deed that aspireth to be acceptable in his sight. The whole human race hath longed for this day, that perchance it may fulfill that which well beseemeth its station, and is worthy of its destiny. Alaupa, dear friends. So that concludes paragraph 110. Please, if I didn't say it already, please remember to subscribe to the channel. I upload these videos every Wednesday. And like this video, if you did, it'll actually help other people find it. And feel free to share your comments and reflections on these amazing and gratitude-stirring words of Baha'u'llah. Bye-bye, you guys.